All right, roundtable question. Warm waters halt. What versus where? Some people were asking me to do a video on this. No idea why, because I don't know anything. Haven't found the chest, but you never know. What I know may help you, and I'm willing to share it. So, warm waters halt. What versus where? I'll answer it by just telling you what I think is the most convincing solution for that clue. And it's done by breaking down what Forrest says about those words. So the first thing would be warm, and I would direct you to Dal Neitzel's website. It's Forrest Gets Mail number 13, and this is Forrest Gets Mail from a middle school class. The question asked is, what does warm mean to you? And Forrest answers, it means being comfortable. So Forrest describes warm as being comfortable. And I think that there are some places where Forrest talks about being comfortable in relationship to water and waters. So, and particularly of note is what he says about warm or comfortable waters on the fire hole. So, if warm means comfortable, begin it where comfortable waters halt. Well, let's look now at waters. So, if warm is comfortable, begin it where comfortable waters halt. Waters is used 4 times in The Thrill of the Chase on page 125. And that page is about special water to Forrest. It's these special places where he fished as a kid. And in the book, he says those great places, comma, which were personal secrets to me then. If you watched Shannon Oots's video on the Bozeman Chronicle Fen articles, then you know that here, those great places in the Bozeman article is those great places on the fire hole. So when he talks about the fire hole, he calls it waters because it's special to him, not because it's plural, but because it's special. If the fire hole is special and it's waters, then maybe the comfortable waters are the fire hole, or maybe a particular place on the fire hole. Oh, if only he had a specific story that referenced that, like river bathing is best, when he talks about how bad it was to take a wash tub bath in his kitchen because the water was always too hot or too cold. So sometimes instead he would ride his bike 20 miles into Yellowstone and bathe in the Firehole River in a special spot that had a small rivulet of boiling water that ran downhill 50 feet into the cold river and mixed. His secret bathing spot. He says, I could change the water temperature around my body just by moving a foot or so. And sometimes I stayed in that place for 2 hours or more. And when I decided it was time to leave, I'd back a couple of feet downstream to where the water was cold. Comfortable waters halt. Just a couple of feet downstream from his favorite secret bathing spot. If you haven't thought of that before, there you go. If you've heard of that before and are still dismissive of it, prove me wrong. Show me something better from Forrest Fenn's own mouth that fits where warm waters halt better than that, because I've got nothing. That sounded rude. I hope that helps you. That's what I think it is. So good luck, and wish me luck for sharing it with you.